is your friendly neighborhood gamer Djinn Candor, welcoming you to the Den of the Djinn. Welcome, welcome. By the way, guys, this is a walkabout. Yes, folks, I haven't done walkabout. I feel like centuries, I swear. And sorry about that, guys. It's just I've been under a lot of stress, but I'm back doing a walkabout every now and again. I probably won't be doing it for another couple of days minimum. But this walkabout is basically me telling you guys, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the love. And I'm trying to get to 1900. Hell, my main goal at the moment is 2,000 subscribers, guys. Yes, folks, 2,000. And I'm trying to get there. And you guys helping me out, appreciate the love. And I'm trying to get that. Mind you, that's my first thing I'm gonna try to do. But with your help, I can easily do it. Anyway, before I go any further, please do me a favor, ladies and gents, like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about something that, by the way, we're pretty high up there. We're 1800 and change. Let's get there to 1900, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. And I thank you for that. And if you haven't already, like and subscribed, well, join us. Join us. I'm kidding, guys. No, I'm not kidding. Join us, for real. But today, we're going to be talking about some other things. First of all, one of the things I'm going to be talking about.
Walmart and Sales Club Radio. This is your music, your hour. Submit your request now at walmartradio.com.
Sorry, my brain. I was looking at these, and honestly, I'm kind of glad I'm at that point where. So, in the next couple of months, I'm trying to get to that point where I can get 1900. So help me out, guys. Thank you very much. There's not really much of a time limit, no specific reason. I want to see how much I would get out of it if there was a bit of a crunch. Because I feel like if I get more people liking and subscribing in a certain amount of time, it definitely benefits me in the sense where maybe I can get something out of it. Maybe eventually, if things go well, get to the point where I can start doing raffles and everything like that. Like certain amount of people subscribe, and you get something out of it. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It's more of an idea I'm milling around, but it will only work if you guys, again, subscribe and like and comment. Just a hi or something. Anyway, do me a favor, guys. Like I said, like and subscribe. And I know I'm saying it so many times, but apparently some of you guys have a thick skull that the more I say it, the more apparently I have to say it more. Come on, guys, get to it. Get on it. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about something else, not the subscriptions. But thank you very much for doing so in any way. So, the one thing I want you guys to... I am at a retailer, and let's leave it at that. If you guys know what retailer, awesome. But I won't say which one. Why? Well, it's more fun for me. If you guys guess, come on. It gives this channel a little more fun. It's like, this guy, where is he today? That kind of thing, you know? Again, it gives the channel its charm. Because it's always a lot of fun to see where these people are. I think so, anyway. Anyway, so today we're gonna be talking about shit. I had the subject in my head and it like flew out straight out of my skull like a bat out of hell. No, no, I don't live in Ohio. I live in a desert state, and we'll leave it at that. What was I thinking? What was I? Because I was conversation. No, damn it. There goes my brain. I had it. I had it. And oh! I got it. I'm sorry. I finally got the train of thought in the right direction. Um, I hate when that happens. I swear. So, have you guys ever had to deal with people being basically betraying? I heard a story that it kind of hit home in a little ways, where someone had to deal with infidelity, and yes, in a marriage, and they had to have this little secret. It got to the point, the secret for like well over a few years, and it got to, and like I said, it got to the point where they had to go to therapy because of it. Guys, the fact that this person had to tell someone not to snitch because it would break up the family. Let's face it, guys. The fact that you did it in the first place is the issue, not the fact that he get ratted out. No, it's the fact that he did what he needed. He basically asked his daughter. This man had asked his daughter to basically lie for him for 3 years, causing her no end of stress. And then when it finally blows up to the point where I am doing a walkabout. This is what I call in this channel a walkabout. By the way, like and subscribe if you love it. And these walkabouts are basically something I've heard, been through, all that fun stuff. Basically, experiences and or something I've read online, things like that, and I go on this channel to basically talk about it, see if you guys agree or disagree, so we can have a conversation. That is literally what I'm doing right now on this channel. Sometimes I do games, but right now I'm doing a walkabout, what I call. So there you go. And I'm talking, and the one thing I'm talking about is a story about a woman having to basically hide her father's affair from her own mother for 3 years because she was afraid that it would go to hell, even though it already went to hell. And the problem was everybody blames her for it because she basically said, I'm done keeping your secret, and tells her mom. Her mom basically just divorces the dad. The dad is pissed off because he got caught. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, let's just face it here. The dad isn't pissed off that there's a divorce. He's pissed off he can't have his cake and eat it too. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest, guys. People that have that mentality is the issue. The fact that they can get away with this, and then somebody calls them out on their bullshit, right? And then get mad at the victim for, basically trying to be true. Mind you, it shouldn't even had to been. Excuse me, ma'am. One second, guys. Excuse me, ma'am. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I know. By the way, guys, I basically it wasn't much, but I felt like a few cents isn't gonna hurt. And if you guys are wondering what I did, it was just basically returning a few cents. Yes, folks, I am that kind of guy. Sometimes if someone has a few extra cents, then I will do it. Oh boy. I'm at a place where I can get a lamp. I'm considering it, but it won't be for another good while because some of these lamps redonkulous. Plus, I got honestly, guys, it's more of a waste of money, so it's not really worth it for me to get it. I mean, even though I could get it, but honestly, I'm not gonna do it. The idea of it is more for novelty at best, not really needed. Plus, I'd have to buy light bulbs, and they're not exactly cheap. But I'm gonna be honest. Some of these, the one I would get, it'd probably be a lava lamp if I ever got one. Anyway, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think if what do you guys think if you had a situation where you got involved with a family member, and the family member basically says, hey, don't tell anybody that I'm doing this. Like basically, infidelity. Apparently, the dad had a second family, and that was the problem. And for 3 years, she kept that secret, and it got to the point where she had to go therapy. And like I said, that's horrible, guys. The fact that you put your own kid to that, you are not a father. You are a piece of garbage. Because if you have to put your own daughter through therapy just to keep your little lies, you just do not deserve that daughter. Honestly, that is horrible behavior. The fact that the guy, and the worst part is, the dad and her brother, by the way, got pissed at her for spilling the beans. Mind you, guys, they were willing to sacrifice her for the secret not to be put out. And I'm like, nah. That is, and the worst part is, I see it happening a lot. People these days don't have the ability to keep it in their respective shortses, or you know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not just talking about the men. Women also have an issue with it because I've heard many stories. Hell, I've experienced one of those type of stories where the woman just could not keep her legs closed. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I have been on both ends of it. The one that was actually involved, and the one that was the outsider of it. I've been there, and I hated myself for even getting involved in that. But let's just face it, guys. Sometimes when you get so lonely, it's hard, really hard to I'm gonna be honest. That's not really much of an excuse. I'm 100% sure that you guys are thinking, well, this guy's a kind of a garbage kind of person, and fair. I agree. Fair. Under those circumstances, I am, because I felt horrible for doing it. I really did. And that's why I'm disgusted at this person for making it go that far. The fact that he had a 4-year-old little girl on top of his actual family, the one, the main character here in the story. The fact that he had the audacity to say, hey, don't say nothing to your mom. She'll divorce me. Of course she'll divorce you, dude. Hell, I would be surprised if she didn't. I'd be surprised if she stayed with you, your punk ass. Why? Because that kind of thing is disgusting. And I say that because I have done it myself, and it did nothing to me except give me a bittersweet memory, with more bitter than sweet. So, all in all, guys, do you guys agree with me in this context that this person needed to tell her family, mind you, supposedly, and the problem was everybody's pissed off at her for basically breaking up the family, but nobody goes on to the concept of, um, then you should be mad at yourself because you were the one putting her through that situation. You're the one that started the situation. You're the one that cheated. You're the one that got blackmailed because apparently, according to the story, the dad got basically blackmailed into paying more child support. And that's a story in itself, guys. That is just horrible. That's one of the reasons why I felt like the only ones that really are the heroes in this story is the mom and the original poster, because god damn, when you realize that everybody except the one telling the story and their respective mother or is the only people that are good in this story, it just says to me that there's more people that are just horrible. The dad for cheating and having the secret, the mistress for basically trying to squeeze more money out of it, and the brother for saying, oh, dad wasn't in the wrong, you were for opening your big mouth. I'm like, yeah, but dad was involved. He did something really stupid, like, going outside of his own marriage, and you still defend him? Fuck that, guys. The one that actually cheated, and the cheating, and on top of that, having a physical baby out of it, and of course the affair partner basically saying, hey, I'm gonna tell your wife that this is going on if you don't give me more money. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is horrible in itself. But the fact that this person is using a child to basically get more money out of this dude kind of deserves it in a way. But at the same time, it just means that tongue. I don't. My tongue is pretty normal. I don't know what you're talking about, my man, Wes Raymer. But anyway, I appreciate the love, you guys, and if you haven't already, do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment down below, and welcome to the Den of the Djinn. Later, I'm gonna be doing a game. It's a different type of game. It's like a fantasy game. Hope you guys are gonna love it. If I told you now what it's called, I will forget because I don't remember the actual title. Yeah, sorry. But if you want to see me more, check out my channel in general, and you'll more than likely catch me doing another video within the week. And I do mean a face-to-face video. I might actually do another face-to-face later tonight or tomorrow around the same time. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Please do me a favor, like, subscribe, and comment down below. It definitely helps the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer Djinn Candor, signing off.